Good afternoon and welcome to Rules Ready 2021. Last year, before the season kicked off, we walked you through the entire rule book. We had a series of videos, and this year we're going to do it just a little bit different. We're going to still have the videos, but we're going to kind of go over the top 10 or 12 rules that you're going to encounter when you're playing a round of golf. You know, there's certainly more than that, but more often than not, you're going to deal with cart path relief, penalty areas, things like that. So we want you to be very comfortable in making those maybe making the ruling on yourself, or at least having a better knowledge and a better understanding of those rules.
Yeah, so today, instead of actually diving into a rule, we're going to show you how to navigate the indianagolf.org website, how to sign up for tournaments for this upcoming season. This past Monday, our tournament registration went live, so you are able to sign up for events. So I'm going to show you juniors how to get a membership, and then how to sign up for individual tournaments, and Todd's going to walk you through the IWGA, PGA, IGA side. We just want to make it efficient for you guys and just to make the process as easy and smooth as it can be.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to walk you through the first thing on how to get a junior membership. Every junior has to have one for the 2021 season. So we are on our homepage, indianagolf.org. The easiest thing to do is to go over all the way to juniors, highlight that, click on the 2021 junior membership. This will take you to an area where you need to type in their ID or your email address. You'll then follow the next steps and you'll answer a bunch of questions. Once you sign up for a membership, we'll be notified and we'll accept it. And then once we accept it, you're able to sign up for events. So now I'm going to go back to the main website. If I go back to juniors and I click on junior golf program, this has a lot of good resource, a lot of useful tips here. So I'm going to go down to the 2021 player parent guide. For all of you new juniors playing, this is a very detailed document that goes into a lot of details just about the history of our program, important information, the registration process, you know, how to register, how to sign up, our deadlines and refund policies. So I would take a look at that. It answers a lot of questions that you might have. I'm going to go back and I'm going to click on membership and tour information. And this right here is another way you can sign up, but this just goes down into details about our different memberships and different events. So our junior team series, these are for ages 7 to 15. Anyone can sign up. You do not need a membership for these. They're $15 per person. We have 7 of these throughout the state. They're just partner events, scramble format, but they are a lot of fun for the juniors to play in. So next is our different membership levels. So the prep tour is for ages 7 to 12, right under on the schedule, but for anyone to play in a prep tour event, you have to get the membership. Our next step up is the junior tour, and it's for ages 13 to 19. They all play 18 holes in this event. Once again, membership is required. And then we do have the Masters tour, and this is a membership by invitation only. So you'll be notified if you do have an invite to be in this tour. There are different regulations where some junior tour members can play in a Masters event. That is all in our player parent guide. Our spring series and fall series are open to players ages 12 to 19. For these, there is no membership required. Our schedule is below here. And then our championship events, the ages vary per event. There is no membership required for these. But if you do have a membership, you get that membership price and you don't have to pay the non-member fee. So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to just show you another way to access your account. Up here at the login, you'll see my cursor way up high. You can click Junior Golf Login. This just goes right to that home page where you can type in the email and access the account. Now I'm going to just go to the junior schedule. So right up here at the top. So you'll see right here, this just shows you all the events for all ages throughout the whole summer. You can drop down and you can click on just the junior tour. You can click on just the Masters or prep. Right here, you can also, once you click on info, this just tells you a lot about the event, what time we're going to start, the yardages, anything about the course. So I'm going to go back and you can directly just click register right here and it'll put it in a cart and then you'll proceed to log out.
Okay, so we are still on the indianagolf.org website, and we're going to jump over to the PGA, the IGA, and the IWGA events. And again, you hover across the top here, and I'm going to go over to the IGA. If I click on that, then it's going to let me go down to tournaments. So if I click on tournaments, then I'm going to get a couple of options here, or actually 3 or 4 options that I want to walk you through. And one's the tournament schedule. That's something we're very familiar with. It's going to lay out all the IGA events, and like Paxton showed you with the junior program, if you want to jump over and see what else is out there for on the PGA events, you can do that here as well. There's a little shortcut there. But we go back to the IGA events, and you can actually register here if you want. Registration is available here, or you can go back up into the login feature that Paxton showed you and log in that way. So there are a couple different ways you can log in and sign up for an event. So now let's go back out to the home page, and we're going to the 2021 hard card. Now this is something we've not had on here before. Essentially our hard card is what rules of golf that we use for all of our events. So you need to become very familiar with this. It's there to help you. It's a tool so that way you are familiar with the rules that we're going to abide by for each of one of our tournaments. This does not change throughout the year. The only thing that would change is when we run a tournament, if there's something that we may need to add on the front, on the local rule sheet, maybe we have inclement weather and we have to play lift, clean, and place, then that's where we have added or additional rules for the tournament. So below the hard card, we also now have a new PDF that it tells you about the information about each tournament and eligibility requirements. So again, something new. This is designed to have a one-stop place to get all of your information. Look up your tournament, the eligibility, maybe how many divisions there are, what the entry includes, if there's lunch involved, if it includes a cart, and also about course setup and so when you get there, you kind of know exactly what to expect. And then down here at the bottom, we have our disabled spectator cart guidelines. This one right here, this form will spell out who can and who cannot sign up for a disabled spectator cart. So it's very in-depth. We would encourage you to read through that to see if you would be eligible. And if you are eligible, then we have the request form, and then you just simply fill that out. And we do ask that you email that to me here at the golf office, and this needs to be done at least 10 days prior to the event. That's because golf courses do not have enough carts sometimes, and we have to maybe tell them that we need 4 or 5 additional carts for disabled spectators. So this is, again, hopefully all this right here will help you when it comes time to sign up for a tournament. You're going to have a lot of resources at your hands. And again, all this, if I go to the Indiana PGA, go to tournaments, you're going to see the exact same thing at those events. So all this is on the home page, and we look forward to helping you out and getting you to each one of our events and getting you ready to play some golf. Something else I would really like to go over is for those who are new. Maybe you just moved into Indiana, or you're just taking up tournament golf and you've never had a handicap. That is a requirement for all of our events. Of course, if you're an amateur, you need to sign up for a handicap, and to do that it's going to be a little different. You can see I'm going across the top here. We go to Indiana Golf Membership, and if you're if it's a new membership, you're going to come down here to become a member, and then there's going to be a 3-step process that's going to let you join and get a handicap. Now, if you are a member at a facility, you can purchase your handicap through the facility that you play at. However, if you're really not attached to a facility and you just play a lot of golf a lot of different places, then this would be a great way to get your handicap. And then, of course, if you have had a handicap and you simply just want to renew it, then we're going to go here to renew membership, and then it's going to ask you for your current, click here to renew your membership, and it's going to have your number in there already, and then you just would renew it. We do not want you to get a new handicap each year. Once you get one handicap, we want to continue with that.
Okay, so I also want to touch on handicaps for our junior players. We just started something new, and with a membership, we give you a handicap. So it is an added benefit to becoming a member. So once you sign up, we will get that 8-digit handicap for you, and we will email that, and we will be posting all of the tournaments onto your handicap this summer. And you can also access your number on your player account profile. So if you go into your account, you can see it on your account, or if you can't find it, just email me or Bailey, and we will be sure to get that for you.
Yeah, and that's going to be really nice because now they'll have their handicap as a junior, and they'll just take that right with them. So as you get older and you play in some of our events, then you'll just use that handicap number for my events as well. So hopefully this was an informative session for you. Again, it wasn't on rules, but just kicking off the season, we wanted to make sure that we had you ready to sign up for some of our events. Next week, we're going to jump into our first rule. I think it's just going to be on dropping. We got to get that ball back in play. We have, whether it's a penalty situation or we're taking relief, there's some do's and don'ts about dropping a ball.
Yep.
And when a ball's dropped, the right way to do it, the wrong way to do it, and if you do it the wrong way, how are we going to fix it? So a lot of things going on with dropping a ball, more important than you think. It's, a lot of you probably think dropping a ball is very elementary, but it's really not. It's it gets that ball back in play. We want to do it the right way. So before we wrap up, Rivieras this week.
Yep. Started today.
Okay.
Started today.
So who's your pick?
I think Speak is going to get it done.
Really?
Yeah. I do.
He couldn't do it the last 2 weeks.
No, but he's been playing well. He led going into Sunday's round last week and just couldn't get it done, but came back and gave it a chance, and he's just playing well. So my pick is Speed.
All right, well, I'm going to go with Rory.
Okay.
I think Rory's going to jump in there.
Well, we'll see.
We'll check out the leaderboard later today. All right. Well, have a good afternoon.
See you next week.
Thank you.